Welcome to TBA, I'm Brad.
I'm Cait.
And today we've got a bit of a mixed bag of a show. We're going to be looking at a 50s charity auction.
And we're also looking at pop art pets. But before we get to that, let's go straight to News of the Week.
This is News of the Week. I'm Liam Emerton. Break up with Today. Lisa Wilkinson has officially resigned from her position as co-host on the Today Show after 10 years, leaving the cast in shock. It is believed that the resignation came as a result of the Nine Network's refusal to double her salary to equal that of partner Karl Stefanovic's pay. Wilkinson has left the Nine Network and now has joined Channel 10's The Project in a senior hosting and editorial role. But it doesn't just end there. Channel 9 have allegedly axed NRL legend Paul Vorden, aka Fatty, from the footy show, as the network looks to reformat the program. Vorden will see out his contract in 2018 from the commentary position at live NRL games as Molan replaces him on the footy show. Donald Trump is under fire yet again after making false claims that no other president rang home to the families of fallen soldiers. Gold Star families have came out branding President Donald Trump as a liar. If you're looking for something fun to do over the weekend here in Wollongong, you're in luck, with the first ever breakout bar and escape room opening up this Thursday in the Gong. There is only a 40% chance that you'll actually escape the room, but try as you might for a whole 60 minutes with a minimum of 4 other people. Around 70,000 Year 12 students across New South Wales began the toughest week of their school life with the HSC exams officially underway this week. Although it did not come without controversy after award-winning Indigenous writer Ellen Van Neuven was abused online by outraged Year 12 students after her poem appeared as a prompt in the HSC English exam. That was News of the Week. We'll have more later in the program.
Despite all that, we do hope that the Year 12 students do the very best in their exams. We wish them luck.
My advice is pick a text that you know really well, like an episode of The Simpsons, and get 60 on your ATAR and go to university anyway. And if the HSC has you yearning for a better time, our reporter Jackson went down to a 1950s charity fair in Campbelltown where they were raising money for a really great cause.
I'm Ellen, I'm from Kids in Macarthur and I'm the Marketing and Events Manager. Today is our annual Vintage and Collectibles 50 Fair. So we have traders, so we have stalls from records to dolls to vintage clothing, fashion shows, dances, all here today to raise money for Kids in Macarthur.
I come more for the day here, more so than being a stall holder, because the atmosphere here, I have found, is just fantastic, and there's so much to look at and so much to see. So it's always a beautiful day and I love it. Apart from being for a good cause, it's just a beautiful day. Dancing, entertainment, the fashions, just looking at people walking around, and the fashions that are available for sale too. There's some really lovely things that take you right back to your childhood. Absolutely beautiful.
Today is to raise money for Kids in Macarthur. So we're looking to buy some chairs for kids who are unable to sit or stand by themselves. One is called a Lecky Stander, and it will enable kids to do their simple things like standing up, sitting at a table, all the basics that we take for granted.
I bet that just smelt like my grandma's house.
Well, it was for a good cause. Now we sent our reporter Stuart down to IPAC Theatre to have a look at what's new.
Hey, it's Stuart here. I'm at IPAC Theatre ahead of the opening night of The Popular Mechanicals. So let's go in and have a bit of a chat to the cast and crew and see what the show's all about.
My character is Robin Starveling, and she is a tailor.
I play Tom Snout. Play Snug, the joiner.
I play Peter Quince.
2 characters, actually. I play 2 actors.
Well, I play Francis Flute. He is a proud amateur actor.
I
think it's important when you visit a role that's already been done, you need to make it your own. But having said that, the work that these guys did to put the show together, everything worked, you know, they'd done all the hard work for me. So I guess what I did was work backwards in a way and watch what had been done and worked, and then figured out why I then would do that in my character.
I love performing in the Merry-Gong Theatre, and I really love Wollongong. It's beautiful. It's a really great place to sort of be with the coast, and the theatre's really close to our hotel, so everything's easy and everyone's been very friendly. And I've really been enjoying doing this regional tour. We've been to lots of amazing places and having a great reception.
Converting all your worldly woe into hey no nanny, hey no nanny.
They love a bit of serious Shakespeare, but being able to have it in such a palatable form as this is brilliant for all ages. It's a great honour to be able to deliver it this way.
To be honest, I hope that they come to the theatre and have a really rip-roaring, enjoyable night, because this show's got everything from confetti to rubber chickens to some excellent beatboxing farts by yours truly.
It was so awesome to chat to all the cast from the Popular Mechanicals. It sounds like it's going to be a very entertaining and hilarious show. It runs from the 18th to 21st of this month, so get down to IPAC. Back to you guys in the studio.
The show is coming to a close, so if you get the chance, definitely go and check it out.
And if the motion of the theatre does disturb you, we have some art that's a little bit more still coming up right now.
I'd say an artist. I want to be an artist, but I wouldn't say I'm at that limit yet. But I paint animals in pop art form to kind of demonstrate the beauty behind them and that. Up there it's called the Mural House Art Gallery, and they're really lovely people, and I go up there about once a month and I go sit there just for the day and that to volunteer. And yeah, it's pretty cool experience.
Wow. I think the colour, the block of colour, the characters of them, and people relate because it's their pet or animals. Even if it's not their own, they can still relate to that.
The Facebook page was really just to show that, and I've had a few people ask me, and I'm like, why not? Like, I enjoy doing it, and I was doing it, you know, for free and stuff, but you know, paint gets expensive, canvases get expensive, and my time, like, it gets short, so I was like, well, I might as well make it something on the side, and the money's just really a bonus for me. And anything that I get given with my artworks goes to paints and canvases and that.
Been with us for a few months, but she has sold quite a lot of paintings already, and there has been commissioned work for her.
The whole point of it was, like, I wanted to be an art therapist, so I hope to become that too, in all the midst of it.
There's definitely some incredible work there.
Absolutely. I wonder if she'd paint me.
Well, what kind of dog would you be?
Labrador, I think. Or a poodle. Yeah, I think I'd be a poodle. I'd say, like, draw me like one of your French poodles. Anyway, up next, the girls have been back in the kitchen cooking up a storm.
Hey guys, welcome to the 16th episode of Food for Thought. This is a segment where we show you how to cook nutritious and cheap meals. Yeah, and today we're going to show you how to make a really easy one-pot pasta dish. So the ingredients that you'll need, your pasta, and then you need garlic, basil, cherry tomatoes, oregano, sun-dried tomatoes, black olives, tomato paste, and an onion. First, just boil your pasta and drain it. And then in a pan, you want to chop your onion and then brown it for a couple of minutes. And then just chuck all your other ingredients into the pan, plus some water as well to make the sauce. Simmer it for 10 minutes and then mix it with your pasta.
Okay, so this is our final product. We have a 1 pot sunny tomato and black olive pasta. Yeah. And now it's time to try it.
Thanks for joining us today, and we hope you liked today's recipe.
Join us next time. Keep showing you how to make nutritious and cheap foods.
God, I wish I had have known how to make 1 pot spaghetti last night. I made a whole big minced spaghetti and I ended up using like 15 pots and pans and stuff, and now I'm paying for it with like a mountain of washing up at home this afternoon. So learn something from that, folks.
All right, now we have the Muse.
Welcome back to another edition of The Mears. And starting our week tonight is Aussie producer Paces. His Creepin' 2 will be filling out Unibar with special guests Fecky and Mookie and a guest vocalist Woods making the trek all the way from Melbourne. With Paces' single Savage collecting over 7 million Spotify streams, the popular producer is set to make the crowd go nuts tonight. There's even a free shuttle bus after the show to get you back home cheaply and safely, so you really don't have an excuse to stay at home. Even if dance music isn't your kind of thing, then what Howlin' Wolf is throwing out tonight might take your fancy a little bit more. 23-year-old singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist Talara is gracing the Cozy Bar. John Butler has even said that Talara is a gifted artist just at the beginning of what looks to be a promising adventure ahead. And you'd be kicking yourself not to at least stick your head in before she becomes a household name. Rad Bar will be leaking out some Sydney garage punk with Viral Eyes paying us a visit on Friday night. They'll be joined by Chain Howard's Space Boys and Space Carbonara, and with tickets only $5 at the door, I'm sure it'll be hard to find some room to move. But if you're like most university students and are strapped for cash and can't fork out $5 for a Friday night gig, then just wait 2 more nights and go check out this stellar lineup playing at North Gong for free. Another Aussie producer hailing from the Gold Coast, Commandor, will be headlining another one of North Gong's weekly Sunday sessions. Commandor is making a name of his own, but you've probably already seen him out and about, drumming for the likes of TK Miser and Panau. The Darty Shades will also be playing, described as triumphant and nostalgic indie pop rock. They'll be sure to soothe your Sunday night woes. And Sydney's Moody Beach and Samson will also be playing the Sunday session too. With the Muse team getting to see Samson at Strawberry Boogie, we would highly recommend getting down and checking those guys out. And with the semester starting to get to its pointy end, major assessments and exams are looming. It's really important to make sure that you do take time out for yourself and let your hair down. Wollongong's live music scene is one of the perfect places to chill out, make some friends, listen to some amazing music and re-energise yourself for the stressful weeks ahead. Stay tuned for what's happening in the Muse each Thursday.
Well, it would be good if I had long hair to let down and friends to go out with. But if you do have those things, I definitely recommend just taking a break and try and taking it easy as the session went.
Well, guys, that's all we've got for you today, so hope you enjoyed it. I'm Caitlin.
I've been Brad.
Bye.